Hello everyone, yeah, I'm Chase Lee and welcome to my YouTube channel where I do a bunch of crazy things, but movie reviews is one of them, and this video is a movie review. What of exactly? Well, it's Sleeping with Other People starring Jason Sudeikis, Allison Brie, Amanda Peet, Adam Scott. It's got a whole bunch of people that are just quite awesome in my opinion. It's written and directed by Leslie Hedgeland. Hold on, folks. Hold on. This is why we do this live. Leslie Headland. There we go. So basically, if you don't know what this movie is about, let me read you the plot. A good-natured womanizer and a serial cheater from a platonic relationship, form a platonic relationship that helps them reform in ways while a mutual attraction sets in. So basically, it sounds like a typical little romantic comedy romance from Hollywood. I gotta say that it is, but at the same time, this has got to be one of the most realistic portrayals of this type of situation where a guy and a girl are friends and stuff, and they deny that they're in love with each other. And the dialogue that was spoken in this was just right on. So, yeah, I absolutely adored this movie. So let's break this down. Writer and director Leslie Headland. First of all, she did the movie Bachelorette with Rebel Wilson. I quite enjoyed that movie. It was really cool, but I enjoyed Bridesmaids a lot more. This, however, is a step up. I absolutely just loved everything that she did with the direction and the writing. It's almost like she took a play out of the playbook of life. It's insane how the dialogue spoken between Sudeikis' character and Bree's character was like dead on to a point where I've experienced conversations like that with particular dialogue that was spewed back and forth. So I think she really nailed a realistic, truthful look at love and dating and just being friends and stuff. And I thought she did a very fantastic job. Because people are going to look at this and go, oh, it's just another typical romance movie. Yeah, it was cute. It was okay. That's fine. I understand that. But for me personally, I connected with this movie a lot more probably than most people, and I really got into it because this had to be one of the most charismatic, charming couples I've ever seen on screen. Like, Allison Brie and Jason Sudeikis have ridiculous chemistry, and they're both married to different people. So it's just weird to know that, and then know that they have excellent chemistry on screen. But I thought this was a really nice take, a really fresh take on dating and stuff. And I thought it was up to date, like in terms of like 2015 and how people act and stuff, and just how guys and women. And as you can tell, I've had a lot of dating experience, so I'm trying to pull from my experiences and apply it to this movie. It's just the whole aspect of how love is confusing. It confuses the man and the woman, and we don't know what the heck we're doing, and we're screwing everything up left and right, and like we love each other, but then we're going off and screwing other people. It's just, love is a fascinating thing, guys. And like I said, I think Leslie, the writer and director, I think she totally nailed a nice tone for this one that really just grounded it in reality, and that's what I really appreciate about the directing and the writing. Like I said, there was a couple scenes. I'm not going to spoil it, and they were both with Sudeikis, where he was saying some lines and he was looking a certain way, and I almost reminisce back to a time when I did that exact same thing with the woman, having that exact same conversation and stuff. So it's just brilliant. I like the fact that she just tackles dating and love head on and just making it as realistic as possible and not so much Hollywoodized. Let's get into the acting. The acting is fantastic. I've never seen Sudeikis better at what he does. He's got his charm and his wit and his sarcasm, but on the same side of the coin, he shows a more vulnerable side and a more tender side. And I think I know it's a weird word to describe this movie, but this movie is very tender. And it shows a very tender relationship between two people. And Sudeikis shows a side that I've never really seen from him before, and I really appreciate that for him. I've always liked Allison Brie, and she's not, a bad person to look at either. but she's a really, really good actress. She's really funny, and she can be really good at drama when needed. And I think she plays both pretty well here because she's the type of person that loves Jason Sudeikis' character, Jake. She loves his sarcasm. She plays along with it, and you can see that back and forth. And it looked natural. It didn't look like anything was forced between them two. It was a nice chemistry that was just brewing between them two. And I felt like the movie was hitting on me in the theater. It's like the movie was so charming. I just felt like it was hitting on me. I was like, hey, movie, you're doing fine. Just calm down. But even the supporting cast as well. Adam Scott plays a dick. I'm sorry, but he plays a good one. Amanda Peet's also in this. She doesn't play she does play a very pivotal role, but it's not really anything that goes, woo! And then I'm going to go ahead and pronounce his name. I've never done it out loud. Jason Mantzoukas. Mantzoukas. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Listen, this guy is hilarious in anything he's in. He's the guy that plays Rafi on The League. And I swear to everything, as soon as he popped up on screen, someone behind me was like, hey, that's Rafi. And I was like, that is Rafi. It's really funny that he's one of those actors to where I don't really know his name that well, but I know his character from a TV show that he so iconically plays. So him and his wife in the movie are very good supporting cast. Everyone does well. No one does a bad job or anything. This is a really well acted movie, and that goes with the writing and the directing. So everyone, including Sudeikis and Brie, which are the main two stars, and you want them to fall in love. You're rooting for them the entire time, and you can see the frustration in your face when they're denying their love, and it's just like, come on. Okay, so cinematography. It's a really well shot movie in New York City. I mean, it's not like anything that's spectacular. You go and see this for the visuals. You go see this for the story and the characters and stuff, which should always be first priority. But I mean, there are some movies where the visuals will overtake the story and stuff. I get that, and there'll be some instances where the visuals are so outstanding and the story was just kind of but it elevated the story to a higher level. This was just one of those things where it was filmed like a romantic comedy. So I mean, there was really nothing spectacular, but it was a well shot movie. It was clean. It was a clean movie. The editing. It's 100 minutes long, so it's at that right time to where it's not overdone. It's not overdone. I know I'm using cooking terminology. Sorry, I live with a chef, so that stuff is ingrained in my head. So, anyways, if this movie went a little bit over, I would have kind of felt the drag a little bit. If it went a little under, I would have felt like it was underdeveloped a little bit. But at the 100-minute mark, it was so well done in terms of his execution with its story and just his characters and its arcs and stuff, that we really didn't need any more or any less. I thought it was actually a perfect time for this movie. And I cannot remember a time in a long time where I actually sat in a theater and I smiled from start to finish. I did. I smiled. And there are some moments where I teared up and stuff because, I'm a softie at heart. I love romance movies. So, yeah, I was smiling from ear to ear from beginning to end. I just adored this movie. It's one of the most realistic dating/love movies of this generation that I have seen. And I'll go ahead and just say this statement right now. I think it's the Annie Hall of this generation. I think it is. And there's a lot of movies that are like that. And I usually pick a romance movie per year that really stands out. For instance, 2013, Spectacular Now. Last year was Her. And then the year 500 Days of Summer came out. I chose that one. So I'm a sucker for romance movies. And when you get into that grounded reality, that's when I start to appreciate you even more, because you can connect with these characters more. I mean, it's as simple as that. You can connect with them more, and you can sympathize with them. You can get angry at them. You can love them. It's a full-on relationship between you and the movie, just like the two characters in the movie. And that's what a real romance movie is you falling in love with the characters, you falling in love with the movie, and you being angry at the certain parts, and you going along with this relationship. Boom. I said it, mic drop. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one. I was debating on giving it the highest score. I really was. But I think I'm comfortable just giving it a solid A. a solid A for Sleeping with Other People. I absolutely loved this movie. And I really hope that Sudeikis and Brie are in another movie together. And I really hope we see more of this side from Sudeikis, because I think he does a really good job balancing that sarcastic, smart ass that he's really well, he does really well, but then show that vulnerable side and that tender side, like I said, because he's good, man. He's a good actor. So I give Sleeping with Other People an A. It's one of my favorites of the year, for sure. But then again, the year's not over, so I don't know. It might be bumped out. So have you seen Sleeping with Other People, or have you even heard of it? Comment the place below above my face and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching another movie review on this YouTube channel. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. See you guys later. Let's play the outro music. Oh, what a good romance movie. I'm a sap. I'm a big old sap, and I love it. I'll see you guys later.